Okay, it's 6:30. We're going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. It's our work session meeting, and we'll begin with our Municipal Services Committee, Chairman Ed Long.
Thank you, Mayor. Our first thing on the agenda tonight is our A&P report, Chef.
Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Good evening, Mayor, Council members. I'm Candace Tomboli. I'm the president of the Cabot A&P Council. Just give y'all a synopsis of what's been going on. Things are kind of going good for the Cabot A&P. We've seemed to stabilize looking at the numbers through the pandemic and everything, and we actually dipped a little in July, but I think we had I know we had power outages where we were, and so there's a lot of restaurants that didn't have power for a couple of days in July. So anyway, all the numbers are looking good, and we're going to work with Channel 7 for some TV spots for our town. And so it's going to be on Channel 7, and they're going to highlight the events that are coming up for the fall festivals and stuff. And so I think I put it in your packet for the fall things coming up are the Building Bridges Fine Arts for Exceptional Hearts in September. Then we have the CFAC Film Festival for September 21st, and then Cabot Fest October 12th through 14th, and then Thunder Over the Rock, the Little Rock Air Force Base Air Show is coming up in October 21st and 22nd. So the Channel 7 spots will come and do some of those things to highlight, and then the Christmas parade, I think they're going to do some spots for that, which will just help bring more people into the city of Cabot for the next coming events. And we don't have any numbers yet on the hotel stuff, so that's why we don't have any of that stuff yet to talk about for the additional money coming in for the hotels. So, and then we are really doing good as far as any delinquent. We only, I think as of the last July meeting, we had none that are a month behind. We had one that's 2 months behind, one that's 3 months behind, and one that's 4 months behind. So that's it.
Anybody on the council got any questions for Candace? I'm hearing a lot of good stuff. I'm getting some good feedback on especially on what you're doing and the organization or the I don't know exactly the word I'm looking for that you have brought to it. I'm getting a lot of really good feedback on it. The commission seems to be gelling and seems to be working really, really well now.
Okay.
Candace called me in preparation for this, and I told her not to go into numbers great big because things are still in flux, and the commission, I felt like, was still trying to get their arms and everything wrapped around it. But probably the last quarter, if you can do a budget recap for this year, you don't have to get into the, real dirty stuff, nitty gritty stuff, just kind of a budget recap on that, kind of have that in the back of your mind for
for the next meeting.
Right, for your next quarterly deal.
Yeah.
I will say this quarterly meeting is mandated in the ordinance that organized the Cabot Advertising and Promotion Commission, and this is the first time that I've had a chairman call me and say I'm ready for the meeting instead of me having to call them and beg. And I don't think Ben even had to make a call this time either. I think he was notified like I was. I'm ready. Let me go, type thing. And I appreciate that. That means a lot. It means a lot to this council. It means a lot to the citizens. Thank you so much for that.
Okay.
Anybody in the audience got any questions to Candace on the A&P Commission? It's kind of has been kind of a little hidden commission down there that handles a lot of money. and we're fleshing it out and getting it out in the sunlight now and letting people know what's going on, and I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Candace. Appreciate it a bunch. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, our next thing is Ms. Nobles. Laura, you're going to talk to us about ordinance number 13.
Good evening, everyone. In your packet, you can see we are just amending ordinance 13 of 2012. That ordinance brought up to date the current codes that were adopted by the state. So we're just bringing before you just to amend the codes or amend the ordinance to bring the current codes just into the ordinance, as well as just to clean up some language that was either not in the previous ordinance or just to take the grayness out of it. We're already adhering to these building codes or any of the mechanical or plumbing or electrical codes currently. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them if you have any.
From the explanation that Ben sent out, Ben, if I followed your explanation correctly, this is really not changing anything. It is just simply a housekeeping issue that you and Laura felt like needed to be done in order to make sure that things were clarified and easier to correct if in the future. Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir, that is absolutely correct. This should not change any operative positions that we're currently working under. The main thought was to increase the ease of use for the public so that when they're looking for the most up-to-date plumbing or electrical or housing or whatever, they can turn to this ordinance and not have to kind of guess what's been updated over the past 10 years since this last one was passed. So, yes, sir, that's correct.
This is just another one of those housekeeping ordinances that Laura has brought before us for I don't know how many that we have gone through on this, clarifying things, making things a little bit easier for her staff and for the public to work through, making it a little bit easier for Ben to be able to enforce if need to. So that's all this is on this one. Has anybody got any questions for her? If not, I need a motion.
A motion.
I have a motion. I need a second.
Second.
Motion and second to take it to full council. Tammy, please.
Long,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next one is one that I have been waiting for a while. A resolution authorizing the city of Cabot to enter into an agreement with Barger Engineering for the dirt work and site plan preparation of the Cabot Animal Support Services Facility Project. Michael Wheeler. Jonathan Michael. Okay, this is not Michael Wheeler.
I will be playing the role of Mike Wheeler for the
in
next
case there is any doubt in anybody's mind. So that means, I think that understand now why the spread was left up here. Okay.
Should I just say, y'all get to work? Does that make it any sound like Mike?
Go ahead,
Get
please.
to work. Yeah, so we took bids last week on this project, and it has been a long time coming for the new site plan. This is a, quote, local contractor, Barger Excavating, was actually the only bidder on this project. We had others that were on the list but didn't provide a bid. It does check out with our preliminary budget, 770, I didn't write the number down, 775, is that right? Nick can start the process. We will be, in this project, we will be building the site work for the Animal Services new site over on Kerr and Adams in that corner, a piece of property we acquired from Cabot Water. So this will be solely the dirt. What we're trying to do is get the dirt, the pads all constructed and get that done before winter as quickly as possible. So they're going to start this week with, of course, your approval. And I'll answer any questions anybody may have.
Anybody got any questions for? No, don't go anywhere. You stand right there. You're up for next year. You're not out.
They were looking down, sir. I'm sorry.
You're not out of the barrel yet.
The nonverbals.
Anybody got any questions for Brian on this? This is something I think every one of us wants to get started on as soon as we possibly can. I need a motion.
Motion to send it to full council.
Have a motion. I need a second, please.
Second.
Motion is second. Tammy?
Long,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Number 4, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Barger Excavating for the completion of Elm Street Extension. Brian, your name is actually on this one.
Yeah. This project needs just a little bit of explanation. As you probably know, we're the recipients of a grant from RDOT for the construction of this Elm Street project some 10 years ago. A couple of years ago, the mayor and others finally were able to push this into design. They began to design the project, and it's taken a couple of years for them to get the design complete and get it out to bids. They took bids on August 16th, and the original estimate from 2013 on this project was $675,000, and we had a $400,000 grant. On the 16th of August, the bids came in at $2.1 million, and we had one bid, contractor out of Missouri. So we, of course, rejected that because with a $400,000 grant, the money wasn't there. Mr. Barger, who is a local contractor, and you've probably seen me, he's got 2 or 3 projects going with us right now as the low bidder. He called me. I'm just going to tell him the story so that you'll understand how we got here. He called me, and he had been preparing a bid for this project. He was bidding. He has bid RDOT work before, but it's not normative for him, so it took him at the last minute. He could not get his financials all finished and get approved to submit a bid through RDOT. And he called me and he said, look, my number was half of the number. He said, I hope you didn't accept that bid. I said, no, there's no way. We can't take that. And a conversation ensued with the mayor on going the route. What if we used a number that was already prepared on one of the bidders that could have been the bidder? We have since sat down, negotiated that number, and believe that what he's provided us is a very fair, very solid number that will get the project done, and he can start tomorrow. So the mayor, I'll let you speak to why we're bringing this to waive competitive bidding, to hire a local contractor who is qualified and can perform the work. So that's what we're bringing to you.
And I think it's right at $1 million, and then we also have contracted Metro Plan, and I believe they're going to give us a couple $100,000. So it's down to 800. This was in our plan in the budget that you approved back in November or December, had us spending close to $1 million out of our general fund for this anyway. So it's within our budget, it fits the project, and it helps with our traffic relief plan for all the new restaurants downtown to give us that other corridor. So we thought we'd already have the road built by now. So we've been dealing with RDOT and engineers, and it's just been frustrating, which y'all know that. So we think this is the best thing for the citizens in the community, and so we're requesting a positive vote.
Ben, reading through all of this and with the explanation that Brian and the mayor have just given, this, in my opinion, fits the waiving of the competitive bidding thing right down to a T.
Yes, sir, I think that is correct. I did spell out in the ordinance itself about how it was not feasible or practical to undergo it. So I have no concerns about the legality of it itself. No, sir.
No, I don't either, especially since we got, grant money involved in it and everything like that. Has anybody got any questions at all, either Mayor, Ben, or Brian on this? Any questions? This is another big deal to get moved forward. I didn't think it would ever happen. Ever happen. Okay, I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to send to full council.
Second.
I got a motion second. Tammy, please.
Long,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Brian, number 5, a resolution authorizing mayor, city clerk, treasurer to enter into an agreement with Grant Garrett Excavating.
Okay, the project, this is the third and another one that some of us internally have been looking forward to for a while. What this is, and you may not be familiar with what it's called, the 4 Mile Creek Commercial Park Project, is the front 30 acres that we purchased north of the indoor sports complex at game time. We are building a subdivision that has 6 lots in it, one of which will house the police and fire training center. Once the judge finishes the north road that he's been clearing on that, our access to this property is accessible through Ernie Davis Road. What we have bid out is the dirt work. It's a mass grading plan for the entire subdivision. There is quite a bit of topography on this property, so we've basically got a big shell pit. This project, this $1.388 million, will move all the material for all 6 lots and build all the pads, cut the streets, and put the storm drainage in. And again, the contractor understood that our time frame is very rushed. We'd like to get this done in the next 60 days before we get into deer season and wet weather. So we've got a very competitive bid. In this case, we had 8 bidders. The top 3 were within $20,000 of each other. So we've had a very good turnout for this. And this contractor, we know from some experience that they can move this with very large equipment in a hurry. So again, we would just ask that you approve us moving forward, get this stuff out of the weather, and we won't be hit by that. And the only thing will be remainder on this next year will be curb and gutter, putting in streets, utilities, and the subdivision will be complete, and we can start that long-awaited police and fire training center. So this is kind of the first step in that.
Anybody got any questions?
I do have one question. Is this a part of the bond issue that we've got from 2021?
Yeah, this is from we have the police bond and we have the fire bond.
And that,
Correct, yes.
thank you.
Any other questions? Great explanation, Brian. Good question, James. I need a motion.
Motion to send it to full council.
I need a second. Motion is second. Tammy?
Long,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much. All right, the next one is a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Smart Ford for the purchase of vehicles and for other purposes. I don't have the presenter on my page. Paul just stood up. I'm assuming it's going to be him. Come on, Paul.
Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, Council. This is for the purchase of 2 street department vehicles using the state bid list from the state. 2 Ford F-250 4-wheel drives. One of them is a extended cab. The other one is a crew cab, 4 doors. Base models, both of them. And our fleet at the street department has been needing a couple additions for a couple, 3 years now. We've had some vehicles go down and whatnot, and this will help in all aspects of us doing our job. And the extended cab one is 46,705, and the crew cab is 48,771.
Anybody got any questions for Paul?
Just a quick question. I know we usually buy local. Is there any reason why we went to Smart instead of local?
They were the ones on the bid list from the state. There was, for for a 3/4 ton four-wheel drives, the choice was Ford, and the choice was Smart Ford in Malvern.
Any other questions or concerns? I need a motion.
I'll make a motion to send to full council.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Tammy, please.
Long,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Mayor, after we've spent all the money that we can possibly spend, I'm through, and you can turn it over to finance now.
Okay, thank you, sir. We'll have any questions for all committees at the end. Next is Budget and Personnel Committee, Chairman Stephen Redd.
Yeah, Mayor, a resolution to amend the general fund of the 2023 annual operating budget presented by you, sir.
What you have here is a proposed Resolution 51 of 2023 for us to purchase 4 e-bikes and 2 golf carts. Those will be professionally wrapped, 2 fire, 2 police on the e-bikes, 1 fire, 1 police on the golf carts, with lights, et cetera, et cetera. They'll be housed in the old fire station or at the new fire station, depending on positioning or wherever equipment may be put. They'll be used in the eclipse on April 8th, 2024, we're preparing for being able to get around the city in case there's mass gridlock. We went to different classes, and they're telling us that we need a way to get around. Also, we're planning for the future with the regional Greenway grants we've received that you got in your, or you saw in the news or got in your email here lately, that we got $1.4 million to start constructing our regional Greenway over by the school that will connect Austin, Arkansas to Hot Springs. So, you know, at one day, Chief Steele will have somebody on an e-bike in those areas. So we're going to begin police classes as well on bicycle training. And fireman bicycle training. So that's kind of what this is, and kind of want to bring it to council and, you know, let y'all know. And it's kind of part of the Eclipse plan too. So I want you to know that we're working on the Eclipse plan. This is part of our action items, and asking for a favorable vote.
Council, any comments, concerns, questions?
Motion to the full council.
Second. Tammy?
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
and Coe.
Mayor, that's all I got.
Thank you, sir. Now we'll move to the Police and Fire Committee, Chairman James Reed.
Thank you, Mayor. We do have an item tonight I'd like to address. There's been some changes in state coding on our fire. Got a little bit more detail what we'd like to include in our ordinance. I'd like to invite Laura and/or Fire Marshal Heflin to come and
As the fire marshal asked, I will present and then I will turn over. So this is an ordinance addressing a fire department connection for the sprinkler systems or their standpipe systems at a setting of a maximum distance from the nearest fire hydrant for such fixtures within the city of Cabot. It's best to ask Bobby if you have any questions. This is a regulation that we he's already been enforcing. The code has been removed out of the state of the 2021 in order for him to continue or to move forward with enforcing this in keeping our businesses safer. Then we need to have a standalone ordinance for our city itself in order to for him to enforce this. If you have any questions, he is really the person to ask it, if you have any.
any questions from the council?
You said the requirement was removed from the state code? Sorry, sir.
Yes, in the new fire codes that were released in January, we call it the 2021 code, that was one of the line items that was removed. I think that law being removed hurts the smaller cities and the volunteer departments just in the fact of we don't have 15 to 20 fire trucks rolling to fires to have extra water. So we rely on our hydrants that we have. And without those, we don't have hydrants on every corner like the bigger cities do. So I just think that this being removed just causes hardship on us and the safety for the citizens because of the water supply needed for the sprinkler system. So I come to y'all tonight asking to maintain that law that was in effect in the prior two codes that started back in 2007.
Why did they remove it?
Sir?
Why did they remove it?
Some of the feedback that I got was from the larger cities that has hydrants on every corner, that has 15, 18, 20 fire trucks that's capable of supplying these engines that will sooner or later run out of water. If we don't have that hydrant there, we're not big enough. We don't have that capability. So again, I ask that we maintain the 100-foot rule for our hydrants on our sprinkler system.
Good enough for me.
Bobby, do you think it's something that the legislature may look at in the upcoming session? Do you think maybe they may realize that this was a mistake, or you think they're pretty well set on it being this way?
I think they're pretty much set on it being this way. I can't speak for the committee that reviews the codes and why this one particular city, and I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but this one particular larger city that has this equipment available, these extra hydrants available that we don't have, that volunteer departments don't have, thought it was just an overkill for what really was needed, but they're looking at their city and not everybody as a whole. So I really think, I don't see it being changed in the next 5 years because that's going to be the next review. So if this doesn't get passed tonight, we'll have 5 years of growth without that protection.
I'm in full support of doing this. I just wondered if you had any idea what was going on down there. Unfortunately, the last couple of legislative sessions, we've had some things driven by one or two communities that did not seem to worry about other communities too much. And from what I'm getting from you between the lines, that's where this one has come from as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any other questions? I'd entertain a motion.
Make a motion to send it to full council.
Have a motion
Second.
and a second. Tammy, roll call, please.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Anything else, James?
That's all that we've got for fire and police.
Okay. Community Development Committee, Chairman Ed Long.
We got a bunch. We got just a whole raft of stuff. Where is she? There she is. She's hiding from me because she made me mad a while ago. But that's okay. We'll both get over it. It'll be fine. One of the biggest things that's happened in my quarter century of being here and my half century of being in this town happened this afternoon. And that's absolutely no joke. You're going to get into that in a minute, I know, but
Keep going, sir.
I have got to say something about it. The amount of enthusiasm and the amount of dedication for what took place here this afternoon from the sponsoring organization was amazing to me. I was just overwhelmed by their response and by their actions. I was overwhelmed by the staff that they brought down for it. It just really made me feel really, really good about this and entering into this. It's a big, monumental deal. It'll be a long time after I'm gone before people realize how big a deal this really was this afternoon. And it's another one of those things that Cabot seems to do and do well, and that is be the trendsetters in a lot of things. And we were the trendsetters this afternoon in this. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Let's start with the headline then. Good evening, Mayor, City Council. Thank you for those who are in attendance today for the signing between Lyon College and the School of Veterinary Medicine and the City of Cabot. As Ed just spoke about, this was just awe-inspiring, to be honest. This is something that is not being done in any city across the nation, the partnership with Lyon College and what we're going to do for collaboration. Whenever we came to the idea, Mike Wheeler, of course, spearheaded this entire idea and concept and sat down with the Lyon College team, and we started collaborating with what we could possibly do and as it unfolded and what we saw as it was executed today. For those, the MOU will be, actually, it's being broadcasted. Is that right, Brian? It's already on TV? Yeah, so Channel 4, Channel 7, and Channel 16, or I'm sorry, Channel 4, Channel 11, and Channel 16 were here today, so that we broadcasted. We'll also have the video of the actual signing and then the MOU and some additional documentation that will be coming out in the days to come. So stay tuned. There's a lot happening in regard with animal services in the city of Cabot and, of course, Lyon College. That's number one. So moving on to number two, focusing on our small businesses and helping support them, and especially the entrepreneurship within our community. We're going to be starting a small business seminar. This information is on our website under Economic and Community Development. This is a 6-week seminar that will be highlighting and taking a much deeper dive into all of the aspects of owning, operating, starting, and really being successful at owning a small business. This is for those that currently are wanting to start a business and also those who currently own a business and maybe need some additional support and guidance and services to help them be successful as they move forward. The best part about this is these are sponsored by a lot of different businesses, and the final event at week 6 will be a Shark Tank. So we'll have a full panel of investors, so to speak, or actually business leaders. The mayor will also be sitting on that panel, and they will actually hear the pitches of all of the work that has gone in of the previous 5 weeks from these small business entrepreneurs. The winner will receive a cash prize and a 1-year CFO services from Pinnacle Advisors. So this will not just be for Cabot residents. We're encouraging everyone in Central Arkansas to come to the city of Cabot, take advantage of these free resources, and then stay a while, and hopefully they open their business here as well. But we really want to open the doors to all of Central Arkansas from a regional standpoint. The final thing tonight is in front of you. You guys also received this in an email earlier this afternoon. As Brian Burrows spoke, continues to speak about the projects going on around City of Cabot. In case you didn't realize, we've got a few things going on. We get asked daily, when are they going to be completed or go out to bid? So we now have a 1-page bulletin that kind of gives a snapshot of every road project that is currently either in different phases of engineering, design, or construction, when their estimated either bid date or completion date is going to be. That sewer project is on there as well. And then we just highlighted the top 6 major projects of when we're looking at, and then some renderings that go with that. This will be loaded onto the website tomorrow, but it will be in a Facebook post tomorrow for consumer consumption. And so we hope that you will share this. And as we start to check off a lot of these accomplishments, we'll be getting check marks and updating this through our social media and website. We just want to keep everyone informed because there are a lot of moving parts. As you guys will see tonight, you're passing a lot of great legislation, and we want to keep the momentum and the transparency continued. Are there any questions? I talk fast, but there you go.
Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns?
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a good night.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Thank you. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. This has worked out kind of like I think you and I had planned it back in February when we talked. I mean, we've got enough going on where that you could get up every month. I don't see any point in that right now, but I do think these once or twice a year comprehensive evaluations and reports like this are the way that we need to continue to go with it for right now. So if that's all right with you and the mayor, that's fine. You are here any you need anything, feel. A good layout on things. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Next, Military Affairs Committee Chairman Ron Waymack. Thank you, sir. General community input. Anyone like to address the mayor of the city council may do so now by approaching the podium. State your name and tell us if you live in Cabot. Seeing none, any announcements by council? Only thing I have is let you know, I know y'all have been getting a lot of calls on trash, so have we, so have us, we as the administration, so have I personally. A letter was sent today in the mail, a contract violation letter. We have sent other emails and letters in the past with teeth to it, but we never put a penalty amount. We have declared a penalty, and it is in the mail today and going to them. So we'll keep you posted on negotiations and what's going on, but citizens deserve better. I know all y'all agree with that. We are on top of it. It is very frustrating with an outside party that you have no control over except for a contract. So, you know, that's what we have to deal with. Please tell citizens that we're on the phone constantly trying to get things done, and we apologize, but, you know, we can't go down there and run the company for them. You know, everyone has their own issues right now with staff shortages and trucks breaking down and whatever the case may be. So we're just trying to work with them as best as we could. But I just want to let y'all know that because I know that's something that all of y'all are probably getting emails on too, or texts and whatnot. So, okay, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
I got a motion from James, second from Matt. Sure. Okay. All right, we'll call it adjourned. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
7:07, let's take a 5-minute break, and we'll come right back for a council meeting. Oh, get you something to eat over here. This was from the event today with Lyon College. It's a nice charcuterie board, and enjoy. 7:16. We'll go ahead and call the city council meeting to order. If you bear with me here, I've got my notes. Here we go. We're going to open up with prayer by James Reed and the Pledge of Allegiance by Stephen Redd. If you'd stand with me, please.
If you'll join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, we're thankful for the blessings on our community and the freedoms that we have. We are thankful to live in a community where we can provide for our families and raise our children in a safe environment. Lord, we ask your blessings on the city of Cabot and instill in us a servant's heart to do the business of the city. In these troubled times, Lord, we ask for your blessings on the people of the world and their families. We lift up our military servicemen and women stationed all over the world and ask for your protection over our first responders. Lord, we further ask that you calm the mistrust and anger in our country and bring us all together as one nation under God. We thank you for your grace and your mercy and always give you the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
You'll join in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Can we have a roll call, please, Tammy?
Long,
Here.
Spangler,
Here.
Red,
Here.
Hillenberg,
Here.
Coe, Reed,
Here.
Weber,
Here.
Waymack.
Here.
7 present, 1 absent. Next item is approval of minutes from our last meeting, August 21st, 2023. Any action?
Make a motion to approve the minutes for August 21st, 2023.
Second.
I got a motion from Stephen, a second from Corey, to approve the minutes from our last meeting, October 21st, 2023. Any discussions, amendments, questions, additions? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack.
Yes.
Thank you. Our next item is read ordinances and resolutions by title only.
Make a motion to read ordinances and resolutions by title only. Second.
I got a motion by Matt, a second from Brandon, to read ordinances and resolutions by title only. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. We have one item of old business. Item A is ordinance number 25 of 2023. Please, Tammy.
Number 25 of 2023, an ordinance to rezone lots 1 through 6, Block 22, original Town of Cabot, from R-1 to R-2S, amending the land use plan and for other purposes, third reading.
Make a motion, we adopt ordinance number 25 of 2023.
I'll second.
I got a motion by Ed, a second from James, to adopt ordinance number 25 of 2023. Is there any here from the audience that'd like to have any say-so in this ordinance? Seeing none, council, any comments, discussion? Okay, all in favor, roll call, please. Vote. Tammy?
Waymack. Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Next item is City Council new business, ordinance number 27 of 2023. Please, Tammy.
Number 27 of 2023, an ordinance to amend ordinance 13 of 2012, declaring an emergency and for the purposes, first reading.
I make a motion that we adopt ordinance number, I make a motion that we waive the second and third reading.
Second.
Okay, I got a motion from Brandon and a second from Matt to waive the second and third reading of ordinance number 27 of 2023. Any discussion, council? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack.
Yes.
Passes 7-0.
Now I'd like to make a motion that we adopt ordinance number 27 of 2023.
I'll second.
I got a motion from Brandon, second from James Reed, to adopt ordinance number 27 of 2023. Any discussion? Any by the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack.
Yes.
Passes 7-0.
Mayor, do we need the emergency clause on this? I'd like to motion for the emergency clause.
Yes, sir. Got a motion from James Reed to adopt the emergency clause for ordinance number 27 of 2023,
Second.
and a second from Brandon. Any discussion? All in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Our next item is ordinance number 28 of 2023.
Number 28 of 2023, an ordinance addressing fire department connections for sprinkler systems or standpipe systems and setting a maximum distance from the nearest fire hydrant for such fixtures within the city of Cabot, Arkansas, declaring an emergency and for other purposes. First reading.
I'll make a motion, we waive this first or second, third reading on this.
Second.
Okay. Ben, can we do that on this one? Yes, sir. Okay. All right, I got a motion from Stephen, a second from James or Matt? James. I'm going with James. To waive the second and third reading of ordinance number 28 of 2023. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack,
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Passes 7-0.
Mayor, I make a motion that we adopt ordinance 28 of 2023.
Second.
Got a motion by Ed, a second from Stephen to adopt ordinance number 28 of 2023. Any discussion? Seeing none, any from the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack, Long.
Yes.
Passes 7-0.
Mayor, since fire safety is paramount for the safety of the community, I make a motion that we adopt the emergency clause of ordinance 28, 2023.
I'll second.
I got a motion from Ed, a second from James to adopt the emergency clause for ordinance number 28 of 2023. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack,
Yes.
Long.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Next item's resolution number 48 of 2023, please, Tammy.
Number 48 of 2023, a resolution approving the appointment of Devin Rowland to the Cabot Parks and Recreation Commission and for other purposes.
Devin is out here in the audience. If you'd stand up for us. This came in through your Parks and Rec Commission. The commission forwarded their recommendation to me that this is the candidate they wanted for their commission. Travis is here as well. I just need a motion and a second for us to discuss.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
I got a motion from James and a second from Stephen to adopt resolution number 48 of 2023. Debbie, you want to come up? Council always likes to talk to the newest commissioner.
I understand, sir.
Can you tell us a little about yourself?
I can. My name's Devin Rowland. I moved to Cabot April of 2016. I've coached, my son is 9, my daughter's 8. I've coached them in football, baseball, basketball, wrestling since they were both pretty much 3 years old. I've known Travis for a while. I'm just looking to help out any way I can.
Good, thank you.
Thanks, sir. Any questions for me?
Y'all have any questions for Devin? Anyone on this end? How about this end? Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Devin. Seeing no other discussion, can I get a motion for approval? Roll call, please, Tammy.
Weber? Reed? Hillenberg?
Yes.
Red?
Yes.
Spangler?
Yes.
Long?
Yes.
Waymack?
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Devin, welcome to the commission. You're welcome. Next item is resolution number 49 of 2023.
Number 49 of 2023, a resolution authorizing the City of Cabot to enter into an agreement with Barger Excavating, Inc. for the dirt work and site plan portion of the Cabot Animal Support Services Facilities Project and for other purposes.
Make a motion, we adopt Resolution 49 of 2023.
Second.
I got a motion from Matt, a second from Stephen, to adopt resolution number 49 of 2023. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Hillenberg?
Yes.
Reed?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Waymack?
Yes.
Long?
Yes.
Spangler?
Yes.
Red?
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Next resolution is resolution number 50 of 2023. Please, Tammy.
Number 50 of 2023, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Barger Excavating, Inc. for completion of the Elm Street Extension Project to waive the competitive bidding requirements in order to enter into said agreement and for other purposes.
I make a motion that we adopt resolution number 50 of 2023.
Second.
I got a motion from Brandon and a second from Ron to adopt resolution number 50 of 2023. Any discussion?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, sir.
will this extension, where will it stop? Will it go all the way to Kroger on Dakota?
Yes, well, it'll start, right beside Sonic, and it stops at 4th right now, so it's going to be completed from 4th to 8th. So it'll come out at Chick-fil-A, and if you take a left there by Rick's Auto and go on around, and then you'll take another left a little bit and immediate right, and you'll go back around, which you get to Sonic the back way. But we're trying in our planning to continue that road more towards in front of Kroger, where it would be more of a straighter shot. But you could still get there, yes, sir. Any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Reed?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Waymack?
Yes.
Long?
Yes.
Spangler?
Yes.
Red?
Yes.
Hillenberg?
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Next is resolution number 51 of 2023. Please, Tammy.
51 of 2023, a resolution to amend the general fund of the 2023 annual operating budget and for other purposes.
I'll make a motion that we adopt Resolution 51 of 2023.
Second.
I got a motion from James, a second from Stephen, to adopt resolution number 51 of 2023. Any discussion?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
How many times do you think we'll use these yearly?
It's part of our future plan to use them. I mean, that may be something that the chief may want to come up and speak to, but we plan on having an officer on an e-bike. I don't know, Chad or Chief Moore come up as well, but community policing is what we had the class on. I think you even went to it, didn't you? The community police class. I think other council members did. I think Stephen Red, James Reed, Matt, did you go? You went. We're becoming more and more and more involved with the community, so go ahead.
I think on the short term, we're looking at Cabot Fest, Strawberry Fest, any of the downtown festivals. We're looking at the Arts and Entertainment District downtown that'll put somebody on bike in that area. The parades in general that'll help us get through that area quite a bit, especially the e-bikes. Then with the Eclipse, and then moving on from there, the Greenway, as the mayor said earlier, we anticipate putting an officer out there on that at some point. So I think there's a lot of different uses. Once we get them, I think we can really start to gel on that.
So you think there'll be more need for the bikes than the golf carts?
Oh, I think absolutely. The bikes will be the immediate need. The golf carts are going to help us. The golf carts that Chief Moore and I looked at were a little bit combination of an off-road UTV style, just not on that UTV price. And one thing I'll say on this is after speaking with the company that we're purchasing the golf carts from, the reason we wanted to go ahead and push this through tonight is there's going to be a $2,500 discount on those through the month of September. So the price between the two of them would be $5,000 off of that amount that we had.
So I think they're $12,500 a piece. Is it something
in
like
that neighborhood?
For the golf cart?
Yes.
Which is a pretty good deal on a utility vehicle, do about 20 miles an hour, but we can modify it,
Yes.
is what we've been told, so we may do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I really don't have a whole lot more to add than what Chief's.
Oh, yeah, all the way.
Chief Moore, go ahead.
I really didn't have any much more to add than Chief Steely did. You know, we do have several 5Ks, which the e-bikes and the golf cart would be a great asset to. When we have events like Cabot Fest, and he and I are both running different responses, and currently we are walking/running to whatever he's going to or whatever medical response that we're replying to. And this would just make it a lot quicker and easier for us.
Any other questions for the chiefs? Thank you. Any other discussions by council? Seeing none, all in favor of resolution number 51 of 2023? That's what we're on, right, Tammy?
Yes, sir.
Roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Resolution number 52 of 2023, please, Tammy.
Number 52 of 2023, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Grant Garrett Excavating, Inc. for completion of the earthwork and storm sewer improvement portion of the 4 Mile Creek Commercial Park project and for other purposes.
Make a motion, we approve Resolution 52 of 2023.
Second.
Got a motion by Matt, a second by Brandon to approve resolution number 52 of 2023. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack, Long.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Last resolution, number 53 of 2023, please, Tammy.
Number 53 of 2023, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Smart Ford for the purchase of vehicles and for other purposes.
I'll make a motion that we adopt Resolution 53 of 2023.
I have a motion by James,
Second.
second by Brandon to adopt resolution number 53 of 2023. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Waymack.
Yes.
Passes 7-0. Any other new business, council? Seeing none, community input. Would anybody like to come to the podium and share anything with council or the mayor? Council, y'all have anything before we adjourn? Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Got a motion from Matt, a second from Stephen. All in favor, say aye.
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 Adjourned at 7:36.